Nicole from Netbook News, and I've recently had a stopover in Hong Kong. So what did I do? I went down to the Golden Computer Arcade to find you guys some new netbooks and net tops. This is a multi-floor complex that's got, admittedly, some pirated software, but most importantly, new netbooks. I stumbled upon Starline, a Hong Kong brand who manufactures in Shenzhen and has their design center in Poland. The 10-inch MB1000 has an Intel Atom N270 processor, a good quality responsive keyboard with interesting home and end key placement, and no full-size right shift key, which is something I look for. Also notice the mic placement there. Something that's really nice about this model, it has the integrated mousepad, very good size, also very responsive. If you look down this side, there's nothing on this side except for the Kensington key lock and a fan. All the ports are around this side, with the power adapter, the Ethernet, VGA out, and 3 USBs. Notice, no card reader on this model. Interesting. Our next find at the Golden Computer Arcade was a Hong Kong brand called Olivia, which is primarily available in Hong Kong and Singapore. Today we're going to be looking at the X11A. It's an 11.1 inch, 1.2 kilo Intel Atom 945 netbook. The screen resolution is 1366 by 768, and it's an HD LED widescreen. At the top there you can see the power button and the wireless button. And as you can tell, it's got an isolation or chiclet keyboard. Very nice keyboard design. There's a very nice integrated, kind of beveled mouse pad. Very decent size, pretty responsive. This is a Linux OS model. And as you can see here, pretty good design of the lower right corner, full-size shift key, a nice arrow key integration. I wasn't actually able to get a look at the sides of this model, but on the left-hand side of the netbook, you'll see 2 USBs, your microphone in and your headphone. And around the back, you're going to take a look at your D-sub, your Ethernet, another USB, your card reader, and your power outlet.
So we're here in the computer market and we're lost. It's so big! It's the Fun Twist by Fino. So here around the front we have a couple of status LEDs. We have 2 USBs. We've also got the headphone, microphone, USB, multi-card reader. We have an optical, HDMI, eSATA, 2 more USBs, your DVI, Ethernet, and power. So there's nothing else around the side here, but what we want to notice is this wonderful packaging that will point out that it's on the 330 Atom platform, Intel, and it's got a 500 gig hard drive. So we're standing here outside the Golden Computer Market and I have something unbelievable to show you. Look at this. So it's 100 megabit upload and 100 megabit download, all for 130 Hong Kong dollars. Oh my God, who's moving to Hong Kong? So here we have a little bit of a Hong Kong special. This isn't a J&W product. This is a J&W product that's been put together by this local Hong Kong shop. So, just take a look around the front. And then there's an optical drive up there. And then we have the exciting 320 gig hard drive.
Full-size hard drive.
Full-size hard drive. And more component parts in the middle there.
Next up we have Avertech, who is the global brand of TriGem, Korea's first native computer manufacturer. And here we've got the Avertech HS101. If you're looking at the keyboard, you'll notice there's a pretty decent sized right shift key and a pretty good sized keyboard. There was no bend when I was trying to type on this. Across the front, we've only got the mouse pad and the LEDs. A decent sized mouse pad on this model. Around the side, I actually found some interesting stuff. It's got 2 USB ports, a card reader, the Kensington key lock, and the fan. But if you're going to take a closer look at it, you're going to see here we actually have a build for a mini USB, but no actual mini USB port. So, might be seeing some interesting things from Avertech in the future. If you go around to the other side, you're going to notice a 4-in-1 card reader, another USB, the Ethernet port, and the D-sub, and the power connector. Now this is the HSDPA model. Now it does come without HSDPA. Prices right here for those. If you're looking up at the top, you'll notice there's the power button, and that right there is the wireless button. While I was at the Walmart in Hangzhou, China, I came across the Samsung ND10. Now this is absolutely identical to the NC10 in every single way, except for this model has no operating system. Now the price difference is about 50 bucks, 385 US or 270 euros for the ND10 versus 435 or 300 euros for the NC10. Now if you are looking to purchase one of these because you don't care about OS, one of the things you should keep an eye on is the NC10 often comes with a 2 gigs of RAM or a 6-cell battery. Sometimes they trick out the NC10 versus the ND10. So if you're purchasing, keep an eye on these details. I'm Nicole Scott for Netbook News, looking at netbooks all around the world.